Like the hat? Like it? Good game?
GG.
Right. All right. Hello, good morning, and welcome, gamers. We are FPS Guides, and our goal is to bring the gaming community together with reviews, guides, news, and clutch plays. This is our weekly podcast where we bring the latest in rumors, controversies, discussions, arguments. Here you'll find some facts.
All that stuff.
Yep. Some opinions and a lot of corny jokes. And if you like what we do here, check us out on fpsguides.com and follow us on social media. For all you listeners out there, FPS Guides podcast can now be found on Apple iTunes.
Yes. Even though iTunes is going bye-bye soon.
Is
right?
it?
I think so. I
Yeah.
thought I read an article about that.
Okay. Spotify, Google Play Music, and Alexa. And if you're interested in becoming a part of our community or becoming a content creator, just hit us up, and we'd love to hear from you. So that said, let's jump right into episode 43.
Yeah. What have you been playing anything?
I haven't
cool?
been playing anything. I've been working on a deal. We got a deal coming up, so I've been busy this week working on that.
Ooh, a deal. Okay.
Yeah.
A deal that I don't even know about.
Yeah, well, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it when a deal solidifies.
Okay,
but right
true,
now it's
true.
not solid yet. So.
Almost like you're planning before things. It's crazy, right?
Yes, and I did remember how I told you I'm trying to get that Ghost Recon Breakpoint beta.
Yeah.
They sent me the invite link.
Yeah.
On a Friday, but it was good for the weekend. I come in Monday, and I'm like, damn, it was that window.
I mean, that makes sense for them to send it on a Friday for the weekend, because so most people would play it over the weekend.
Right, but I sent it to one of my obscure emails because I don't. Whenever you apply for those things, I don't want to get spam. So it was one of those obscure emails that isn't attached to my phone, so I didn't see the email until Monday. And I showed Captain Steve. Remember the invite for the Breakpoint?
Oh yeah,
it's a dagger in the heart, dude.
They gave us that invitation. It would have been nice to play it for that.
Yeah.
You know. It was last weekend.
True.
Wait, so can we still do it?
No,
it's over.
It was until
opportunity.
It's over.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit him up again. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't get to try it. Dude.
They just reply, lol. Like,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out of here.
Alright, dude.
Have you been playing anything lately, Captain Stiffy?
Yes. I've been playing Dauntless.
Okay.
They're free to play. They're pretty cool. Been playing that a lot. I've been playing a not new, but I'm playing an indie game on the Switch called Katana Zero.
Good game.
Very
Good
very
game.
cool. I highly recommend it. I think it's also on PC. It's pretty cheap, like $10-15.
Worth it.
Well,
Support them
definitely worth.
indies.
It's very cool. It's very cool. If you like side scroller, fast paced games, it's got a cool story. It's got cool style.
Between the two, which one do you like better?
Between
Dauntless and
Katana Zero.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they both scratch very
They're
different
totally.
itches.
Oh, look at that. That's an advertisement right there for Google Stadia. Boom.
They both, yeah,
It's already happening.
They both scratch very different itches. Katana Zero is a very cool game to play. Just kind of sit down, pick it up, play it for a little bit. Dauntless is a cool game to play with your buddies and try and progress and all that stuff. So
True.
just different itches kind of thing.
Different things.
Besides that, nothing. I've been working a lot.
True. Yeah.
So just got back from a cruise. I was on a cruise
Good stuff.
until Monday. So.
Oh, that's right.
Tuesday.
You guys,
That's
you
why-
guys
Yeah,
we were
missed
gone.
out.
We were gone.
That's why I wasn't here on Friday.
Yeah, we want to thank you and
So, yeah.
Ayachi and Solar System for holding the fort down and
thank you.
contributing to
Holding
the
the fort down.
conversation.
Apparently,
Sometimes Sola,
We
but
got 2 new subscribers for us.
yeah, that's big.
So, hello, people. Thank you for subscribing.
Good stuff.
By the way, Justo and Vitamin J, y'all killed me so bad that my in-law was wondering, like, do they know him?
Do they
Y'all
know
killed
him?
me so bad. My wife was like, "Oh man, you got roasted. Y'all killed me, man."
That's really funny.
Take it easy, man. I'm the casual one here.
Extra.
Nah, I'm playing. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
But
Bring the brown back. Is that
he wants Aaron back
a
here.
racist thing?
He wants Aaron back here.
Yeah, I think the thing, the filthy casual.
Bring the brown back.
That's funny, dude.
I did get a tan.
There's your brown.
I did get a tan.
I am not helping in that respect at all.
So,
Sorry about that.
White as snow.
That was making them blush. Look, they turned it red.
Oh,
All
man.
right, what do we got?
But I was also playing Katana Zero. That was cool. I was playing Dauntless with him. Pretty fun.
Cool.
Kind of not really my type of game, so I probably won't be jumping on to it too often.
It's worth playing for $0.
That's about it, really. Smash occasionally. But I'm excited to talk about this news because there's
That'd
some
be a good
very
game.
interesting topics today.
Yeah.
Very interesting
Crossplay.
topics.
You can play with any device.
PS4 Dauntless will crossplay PS4 and
Yep.
PC
We did it.
And Xbox and
Xbox.
Yeah,
and,
we did
and
it.
the Switch whenever that comes out.
It's like a party adventure game. Like
It's like a Monster.
It's
Hunter.
Monster Hunter,
You ever
basically.
played? Well, Monster Hunter is basically you got 4 people.
Uh-huh.
You go and you find a monster, and then you kill it,
Team kill it.
and then you get the parts from the monster. You can use the parts to make more armor and weapons
Yeah.
and stuff.
Which is
and
cool, but
And
there's
it's free?
no,
It's free.
there's no,
All right.
like,
And I've been playing it.
for
so
me, there's no,
it's
like, reason to, there's no grip or hook to keep you, like, going into the story, because there is no story, really.
no.
Okay.
So, like, for me, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go kill another monster, get some more parts, make new weapons, do the same thing, but it's
Right.
not like, I'm not attached to any characters or,
Like, that's the core of the game. It's the core
So,
of the
you know,
game
just
is
gotta
like a
see if you like
grinding
that.
loop. It's just, is it fun to play? And like I had fun playing it,
okay.
and I think that type of game, like the whole endless grinding loop, works perfectly as a free to play
yeah.
Okay.
because like
Oh, baby,
you
do
don't
we have some
need
free
to
to play
pay.
news
You
today?
don't really need to buy any of that stuff.
Right.
But like with Monster Hunter, which is the same type of game that has a lot more features, but it's the same type of game. It's at its core, it's the same thing.
Okay.
But Monster Hunter was $60.
Okay.
So
I mean, it also looks like
Is
insane.
there dinosaurs in there?
they're dinosaur-ish.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Looking at
Look,
them, they're
I'll put it on the
monsters. They
screen,
look like
guys, so you guys can
dinosaurs
see
and
what we're
stuff.
talking about. This is the Dauntless game they're talking about. It's cross-play, so you could play with your friends.
Cross-play,
across different
cross-save, cross
platforms.
everything, cross
Yeah,
everything.
cross-
And it's
everything.
free, as in free beer, so there's no excuse to not try it
Yeah.
unless you hate video
It's fun,
games.
and I play it. So that's
True,
plus.
true. It's gotta be good.
It's gotta be good. Not necessarily.
Look at this. This is like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Triceratops looking.
Yeah,
About
that thing looks
Weird
cool, right?
wolf
Yeah,
thing.
it looks pretty cool.
You should jump on it, man.
Yeah,
I just started, so it's not like you would be.
He has like fire powers and stuff.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
It's not like you would be.
It's
I would
cool,
recommend using PC controls, just for me personally, because I did use controller first,
Uh huh.
but I felt it to be a little too clunky.
Okay.
With looking at your target.
Okay.
I was the opposite. I thought the controller controls were. I used an Xbox controller. I thought it was easier for me.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
To each their
I'll
own.
give you guys some feedback on it for next week. And if any of you listeners or viewers out there, if you want to add us on the Discord, you'll see when we play, so that you could hop in and play with us if you'd like to.
True.
All right.
You guys want to jump into the news? 'Cause we got a bunch
yeah,
of it.
let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's
yeah.
throw up a Google Stadia little image up there, because that's what we're going to be talking about for a little bit.
Boom. This was the ad actually when I opened Google Chrome browser.
That was Google. That was the
Yo, like,
Yeah, it just popped up. It says here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
to
like
let you
the
guys
controller.
know,
It's a nice controller.
it's a very nice controller, actually. Google Stadia held its first ever E3 conference yesterday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time and revealed some very big info. So I'm going to run down kind of the info, and then we'll kind of unpack it and discuss after that. What do you guys think? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
So, the launch info is as follows. There are multiple versions of this subscription. There's a pro version and there's a base version. The base version will be free. The pro version will be $10 a month. Now, the difference between these things is that the pro will give you 4K HDR 60 frames per second, 5.1 surround sound. The base will cap out at 1080p 60, which, I mean, it's still good. That's free. I mean, pretty good. So, after that, we have the Founders Edition, which you can pre-order right now, actually, by the way. Very smart of Google to do that. And the Founders Edition costs $130 or $129, basically.
Okay.
And it launches this November, so that's pretty soon. A lot sooner than I thought. And it comes with a bunch of stuff. It comes with a Chromecast Ultra, which is a $60 value in itself. It comes with a special edition Dark Midnight controller, which is the dark one you saw up there. Very cool looking.
Always cooler.
Comes with 3 months of Stadia Pro and a Pro Pass to give to a friend. So basically, if I got the Stadia Founders Edition, I have Stadia Pro for 3 months. I could give the Pro Pass to him, and he'll have the Pro Edition for 3 months.
Okay.
Like I could just give it to you. I could just give you the Buddy Pass. Basically, is what it is.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how much the controllers are.
And
but...
the Pro Edition of Stadia comes with all Destiny 2 content, all of it. So, including the Season Pass, the upcoming expansion, all of Destiny 2 content for free, included with the Pro subscription. So that's pretty cool.
Pro just comes with all the Destiny 2
right.
stuff.
And then they did show some really interesting games that were coming to Stadia, or at least will be maybe ported over or something. They showed Baldur's Gate 3, which is huge, by the way. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that franchise, Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've heard of it.
It's I think the last one came out like 15-ish years ago. So
it's been
it's like a PC crown jewel in the PC gaming world. So that's really exciting. I actually might jump into it. I don't know. I never really tried it. So we got Ghost Recon Breakpoint coming to Stadia as well. Guilt, a new game by Tequila Works, looks very cool actually. And Get Packed, which is actually a 4-person couch co-op game, looks super fun. Super fun. And there's a bunch of other more games, coming to it. But that's the main stuff. And then the biggest, most important thing you guys are probably wondering about is connection speed. What internet do I need to produce this kind of content? Well, Google did go into that, and I actually have a little handy-dandy chart right here. Actually, can you pull up that chart, Sig? It's probably up there somewhere.
I'm looking for it.
Or you could you could Google it. You could image search it as well.
Tech specs, maybe?
Maybe. You could try that. Let's see here. Pull it up for everyone to see if possible.
Nope.
Searching. You could go
Keep talking, I'll Google it.
Yeah, you could just like image search it. Basically, to play 4K HDR 60, you're gonna need 35 megabits per second. Now that strikes me as pretty good, but I'm not sure what the average internet speed is. Yeah, it's that chart right there. I'm not sure what the average internet speed is for everyone in America or wherever Stadia is rolling out. So it'll start with 35 to be 4K, and then you're gonna hit kind of 1080s around 20-ish, 1520, and then 720p, 60 frames, gonna be about maybe on the 10 side. So per that chart, what do you guys think of all this information? Do you think it's gonna be good for gaming? Does it disrupt the market? What do you think?
I think it may not be accessible to everyone for a while.
Okay.
At least. I mean, yeah, those are pretty low numbers relative to the basic package for the service provider in this area, or at least in my area, is 100 megabits per second.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, based off the chart, it seems like it go great. Very rarely do you actually get what you pay for, though. Like, I pay for 100, I probably get like half that if I'm lucky. That being said, how is it? What happens when your connection speed drops? How does that affect?
Well, since
is it just
since all of that right there on the
everything's gonna get
screen,
booked out?
since all of that right there on the screen, I should point to, is connected to your internet. If your internet connection drops, your quality is going to drop.
Okay.
But it looks like they're holding 60 frames and they're just dropping resolution, which
Okay.
sure,
I
I'm
mean,
okay with that.
I think frame rates is more important.
What do you think, Sig?
yeah,
Do you think
so-
this is a good move by Google? Do you think they're going to keep with this thing? Because Google does have a history of dropping services. So, what do you think?
Off the camera, I think I've explained to you that like Google has mostly failed at most of their projects, except for with the exception of search,
Right.
Except for Google.
and for the exception of Google Maps and Google Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that they've done has flopped. Google Glass, Google Shopping, Google, pretty much
How about
anything.
Google Glass. Everyone did.
They kind of are chronic failures at stuff.
But they try different stuff.
They
That's
try
good.
it, right?
I think they
and
just-
they push the envelope. So I think this is good. I'd like to reserve judgment until I could actually play and try it. My biggest concern is input lag. Like
Right.
if you hook up your computer to a regular TV, not a monitor,
Yeah.
You
like
got a bunch of
regular
lag.
TV,
There's input.
you'll feel the input lag,
Mhm.
and that's a hard line. Like that's not going through the internets. You know what I mean? You're not
Yeah.
relying on the switches at your ISP. You're relying on all the potential sources of latency that goes out there, in the wild internet.
I think what they're trying to do to fix that though is their controller, because that also connects directly to their server. But I don't know how that would fix input lag at all, because you still have to send a signal.
They don't own every single line
No,
between
they don't.
your computer or your house to their data centers.
Right.
They're still relying on the backbone of your Spectrums, your Charters, your Time Warners, your Level 3, whoever. Just go down the list. They don't own those lines, and they can't control like the congestion and the capacity of those lines. So I don't know if they're able to somehow pull off some voodoo magic stuff, and you don't feel the input lag. That'll blow my mind. And they've done it. Google Maps, Google Earth blew my mind the first time. I'm scrolling, I'm waiting to hit the edge of the screen. And
you're just like,
it just keeps on going. I'm like, what is this magic? They might do some magic like that, and if they do, let's go. Like, it's a game changer. But if they don't, it's just it's a cool
Another flop.
Yeah, just another flop.
I think it will stay around. I think we got some chat activity too. Can I read it?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of potential for it.
It's a novel concept.
I think
True.
I think Google, kind of like Apple,
we got 9 viewers, guys.
has a tendency of trying to break the envelope and try out new things, and maybe try out new things that may be too early. Like, the whole Google Glass thing, like everyone saw that as some like sci-fi Star Trek crap.
True. True.
Mhm.
And, maybe that will become more normal in the future. Displays that show basic information just in glasses or whatever.
Right.
But I think it's just too early. And
I
so
think-
maybe it might be the same case with Stadia. Until there is more of like a more reliable global internet infrastructure.
Keep going.
Until there's some more like reliable global internet infrastructure, then I see Google Stadia. Yeah, there wouldn't be any better way, because the internet would be top notch by then, right?
Yes, but I think this could really help and bring more people into gaming, just because this basically says you don't have to buy a console. Buy this and a controller. Not even the controller, because you can use other controllers. You can use DualShock and Xbox controllers.
So it can
But you will get more lag because you're not using the Stadia controller. They say the
controller.
Stadia controller is the best experience.
the Stadia controller.
So this breaks the mold for console gaming, PC gaming, especially PC gaming, because people don't want to spend $1,300 on a rig, and then have new equipment come out a few years later and be like, oh my god, I gotta upgrade again. With this, you could just log on, go in, get your game, play it on whatever screen you want. Supposedly, that's what they're saying, and there you go.
Like basically anybody, would be able to experience 60 frame gaming.
What I think this will help with is demos. Something I was listening to was I think Kind of Funny and Easy Allies both brought this up. They were saying, oh, demos would be good, because say you're watching a YouTube video for a game, a trailer, right?
Right.
Then at the end it's on Google Stadia, try the demo now, and you just click try demo right after the video, boom, get launched right into the game.
Doesn't need to install. Or
That would
anything.
be crazy.
That would be very cool.
So I think it has the potential to bring a lot more people into gaming. Because if there's a try demo now, right after a trailer, you'd be like, yeah, I'll jump into that, sure. Maybe you'll be more willing to try games that you haven't normally tried before.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of like that ease of use thing. I mean, maybe even nowadays, if there was something similar to that, but you still had to install it, that would deter a majority of people. I feel like, because people are very lazy. They don't want to wait. They don't want to. They're like, oh, I gotta install it 3 hours.
Nope, not doing that.
On. Something else. But somebody, and in the case of Stadia, when you literally can just go ahead and start it up right from that screen, then I could see it as being like a very
very good tool for
a very
developers,
cool
especially.
tool. Yeah, exactly.
Especially because for indie developers, because they don't have usually the money to ship games physically, so this will help them as well.
So in terms of accessibility, I can see it as being a very, cool thing. Being a very, very big, accessible to people who can't afford those.
Oh, we got a little
expensive
comment here. I
consoles.
can't.
Welcome
see
to the
what it
channel,
said.
Ian19Max. Thanks for the comment. He mentioned it's not expensive. for almost the cost of Call of Duty with Season Pass, I can get one of these and play a good number of games.
True, you can.
It's much more affordable.
And plus, if you have the Pro, it kind of works like PS Plus, where you'll have like discounts on games. There'll be a rotation of free games occasionally. So that's like another add-on that's kind of sweetens the deal a little bit.
And I mean, there might be even more things like how they did with Destiny 2, where if you have Plus, you get extra downloadable content and stuff like that.
Well, yeah. For Destiny, no, but like for other games, potentially.
Potentially. Yeah, exactly. So.
But it's the future, man. We're in the future.
What is just to kind of what's up, Sneaker Orbit?
Yo.
To jump back into the topic of input lag. What is a bad input lag? Greater than 7 milliseconds?
I don't think it's measured that way. I think it's measurement in frames.
Okay.
Yeah, but the translation to...
So to nerd out a little bit,
if
there are any network admins out there, I can't zoom in fast enough. I just did a trace route to google.com.
Yo, this is like... Okay, you're going to explain this, because this is magic right here.
So basically, when you do a trace route for any... It's a troubleshooting tool when something is happening with your internet and you can't find out why it's
okay.
Like where's it dipping at?
Yeah, so you basically send a packet out and it keeps track of how long it echoes back where it's at. So it leaves our office on that first line. It takes 3 hops through Quest's data servers. 1 millisecond, 2 milliseconds, 4 milliseconds, 7 milliseconds, and it goes through these weird IP addresses before it finally hits Google's. But look at the last 5, over 100 milliseconds.
That's way too long.
So I'm thinking that this controller, we're saying it doesn't come with a console. I think the controller is a console.
Because it itself is connected to the server itself.
I think that controller is much more than we think it is. I think it's a console. And I think the games are buffered in there. And your input is in the controller. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Like the game is cached in there.
Like all the random input data would be in the controller.
Yeah. And it's just basically, the heavy lifting is done
elsewhere
under Google's data centers. But like once everything's verified, it'll send in packets. And that's, as you're playing the game, like imagine a movie buffering, but a game is buffering. But the controller is doing all of the what do you call it? The time critical,
like the actual
like actions,
right?
Inputs,
calculations,
right?
Yeah.
So people think, there's no console. The controller's the console. Otherwise, after doing this trace route, I don't see how it's
it would
possible.
So basically, I remember when we were talking about ray tracing way back in the day. It was I think it's like 0.3 seconds is 30 frames and 0.6 or something like that is 60. So if you're getting 100 milliseconds,
you can't do it.
That's significant.
Yeah. Think about it.
That's very significant.
Just if we're playing Smash and you gotta hit the jump button. If you hit the jump button and you gotta wait for
a second and a half
to go to Google
jump.
and come back, you're done.
You're done, dude. Yeah.
That means it's all happening in the controller, and that's freaking cool. That's
a cool idea.
Up on the screen, guys, is
cool.
a console. It looks like a controller,
It would have to be,
but it's a console.
Didn't you say that the controllers connect directly to the server?
It does, yes.
So
that's how they're trying to eliminate
something
input lag.
special going on in there, man.
The controller itself costs $70, $69 is what they said. So basically, you're getting the controller and the Chromecast Ultra. So 70 plus 60 about is like 130, which is what this costs. So and then you're getting all the other stuff as a bonus. I think it's a good price point.
You actually be sending less data with the controller. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, the serial console.
Consoles
Read
movements and other.
Read in the chat here.
Can you read that?
No.
Our new visitor said you would get the same results, rather console or the controller, delay-wise, but you could actually be sending less data with the controller.
That's true. You will be sending less data because the servers over there are rendering all like the heavy loads, like graphics and all that. You're only sending inputs.
They just wouldn't need as
that
much.
would be way less data to travel over to the server.
Oh no, I'm going one further. I don't think that you're sending your. I don't think you're sending your actual, like when you push up or you press A. I don't think that's going to Google's data centers. I don't think so because there's just too much latency.
Okay. Interesting.
So
let me give you an example of what I'm imagining. Let's say we're playing Call of Duty, right? So with your current the current perspective of your character at this moment, and the immediate 50-foot radius in front of him or all the way around him is already been downloaded from Google. All the graphics have been processed. And then it's saved onto your controller.
Okay.
So as you do your movements,
so it's like
happening in the controller.
It's like doing mini save states as
well,
you're playing.
that's it. Like it's caching the entire game into your controller.
Okay.
Because you cannot press jump or shoot and then wait 100 milliseconds.
No way, dude. No
for
way.
Google to process your shot.
0.1
And then you gotta wait
seconds is too
another
long.
100 milliseconds to see the results, whether you hit or you miss.
Yeah.
It can't
That's
do that.
0.2 seconds, dude. That's way too long.
Right.
Way too long.
So I think what's actually happening is it's staging the game, and that's freaking mind blowing. That's so sick, dude.
If that's true, like if
That's the kind of stuff I can imagine Google doing, though. Like that's sick.
That's cool. That's a cool idea. So, are
Yeah, I
you
like
gonna
it
jump
now.
on it? Are you gonna jump on
Heck
this?
yeah. I'm
Are you gonna pre-order it?
Just like our man said here, it's not expensive, man.
It's
$130
not.
for all those games too. That's
And plus,
not
you
expensive.
do get hardware with you, like with it.
Yeah.
I don't like a Chromecast Ultra and the controller. Looks like a nice controller too. Like,
What is that? What was that thing? Is that the Chromecast?
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
the
comes with it.
Chromecast.
Oh, okay.
This makes me feel like a turd for spending $300 for that damn Switch for that one game.
There'll be other games.
But can you play it on the go?
Yes.
Shut up.
But
You
yeah,
take this controller, you hook it up to any. Yeah, you can't play it on the go. 'Cause-
Yeah, but you need internet access. I mean,
That's
what, you
true.
gonna play it on your phone? Like, look
That's
it up?
true.
It's like,
yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do.
all right, well, screen's too small.
But that's like the big topic we wanted to discuss because it happened yesterday and it pretty much kind of shook the industry. I feel because, I mean, to make Sony and Microsoft partner up, that's
true.
significant.
We did talk about that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sony and Microsoft partnering up, putting aside some differences so they can compete
They're
with
like, listen, dude,
Stadia.
we need to team up. We're not gonna handle it by ourselves.
Like Sony just walks into
So
Microsoft.
very cool
Have you
stuff.
seen the Stadia thing? We gotta do something about this. This is serious shit.
Exactly, that's exactly what they said probably. All right, so that's the main thing I wanted to touch on today. We do have more information on a Pokemon Direct that happened on Wednesday. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because Pokemon isn't like the hottest topic in the world,
I think Pokemon's hot.
but we'll go over it. I am pretty excited for this next game though.
Do not just always have the safe search on when you're searching at Pokemon. That's all.
So the Direct happened on Wednesday. Pokemon Sword and Shield got shown off.
Out there.
We got a release date for these games, and it's going to be November 15th, just like the leak said. So nice, good job, leaks.
Nice.
Can count on you. There will be a bundle so you can buy both of them because a lot of people do buy both so you can trade. Classic Pokemon. There is a lot of new stuff in it though. New gameplay, new mechanics, new systems. So I'm gonna kind of like give you a quick overview here.
You can move the camera now.
You can move the camera. Yes, you have camera control.
How long?
This
how
is
long-
2019.
What, dude? Talking like freaking 18 years or some crap. Like, geez.
Yeah, you have camera control. Pokemon can be found randomly in tall grass and in the world roaming, kind of like how Let's Go did their thing.
Just like,
Let's see here. What else did I write down? Oh, there's a new
there's your
gameplay
point, dude.
system called what is this called?
Yeah, no.
Dynamax. Guess what that is?
Dynamax.
Yeah.
I think
Dynamax.
We used to put that on the trunk of our cars when we had
So what they call,
That.
they become like Megazords?
Dynamax is when Pokemon become giant and more powerful. It only works one battle, but 3 turns. Yes, basically.
They become like Megazords?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Awesome, dude.
It's like a giant, they showed like a giant Gyarados, dude. It's crazy. So, when they
be like a
become-
giant Pikachu.
like super giant and stuff, they become way more powerful and their moves take on a different power as well. So that's kind of interesting.
So this is different than the Mega Evolution.
Yes, it is.
Is it still a Mega Evolution still a thing?
I don't know.
I hope they are.
So, and then we have Max Raid Battles, which is basically Pokemon Raids, which is like the
What?
craziest thing I've ever heard almost.
That's cool, dude.
So basically, this multiplayer. So I'm gonna read this thing almost verbatim because Max Raid Battles are a multiplayer feature where players come together to face wild Dynamax Pokemon, the big dudes that are in the wild.
Whoa.
Pokemon and Dynamax battles vary depending on location, and some Pokemon can only be found in these battles. So it's basically like a raid format,
That's pretty nuts, dude.
which is kind of cool.
So I'm imagining just like you and like 3 other players.
Yeah.
And then like some like giant, super huge Charizard or something like that
Yeah.
running rampage in the city.
Well, I don't know about Rampage in the
I
City,
mean,
but
you know, use your imagination, whatever. Dude.
but yeah.
Pokemon.
So and then only one person in your group of 4 can use a Dynamax Pokemon. So it's not like all 4 of you can like throw your giant Pokemon and be like, yeah, let's crush them. Only one person.
Do you have giant Pokeballs too?
You do have giant Pokeballs. Yes, yes, dude. That was in the direct. In the direct, he had to like shot put it over. Like it was
This is for
weird.
the Switch, right? This is for the Switch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Switch exclusive.
Switch exclusive. So this is the first hardcore Pokemon on a console, like ever. I
Yes,
think.
sir.
So
This is gonna be pretty
It's,
cool.
it's gonna be huge.
This is like the first. Cause I mean, because
This is a
before
fighting game?
Pokemon, no, it's Pokemon, bro. It's turn based.
But like, we can I? If I.
We can battle each other.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Have you never played Pokemon
Yeah.
before?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so you as a trainer, you catch Pokemon, you raise them, you teach them things,
Basically,
blah blah blah,
enslave animals.
and then you fight. All right. You'll use your monster slaves to fight other people and their monster slaves.
Yes.
You got me at you could battle your friends because
You
I
can.
want to
Oh,
see all
you
the
can.
trash talk that Vitamin J talks. Oh, he's gonna catch it. Oh,
It's just.
and I can use Pikachu. Does he have
Yeah.
the same moves as Smash? The zip zip. Oh, that's.
I mean, it's not like you're.
Kinda.
It's like-
maybe.
It's like, all right, so you've played Final Fantasy, right? So you have like use your magic, use your basic attacks, use your items, like
Yeah.
There's a selection screen.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that.
It's like that.
Like that?
Use an attack, and you have like a couple of attacks you can choose from.
Yeah.
And
That sounds
use
boring,
the attacks. I mean,
turn-based,
that's
dude.
the thing, dude. I don't like turn-based, but I love Pokemon
Pokemon's awesome.
All right.
because they all have so
But
unique
this sounds
moves,
really-
unique Pokemon,
really
unique
cool.
everything.
A lot of cool updates. November 15th, look out for it. Maybe buy some Nintendo stock. Possibly. We'll see.
Catch them all.
I'm offended. My bad, guys.
I know, dude. It's
Casual, Red.
Look,
Casual.
oh, this sounds boring. Like, you sound boring. Excuse you.
All right, but
Okay.
that's it for talking about Pokemon because
Pokemon.
it is a big deal, but it's not as big as a
I'm
deal as
pretty
Google
excited
Stadia.
about it. I'm pretty
But there are
excited
some
about it.
little bits we want to run through, and oh man, Solo should have been on the show for this one.
Rocket
It's all about
League.
Rocket League. But new Rocket League Radical Summer Update DLC coming June 10th, which is or no, did I write June 10th? I did write June 10th. It's either June 7th or June 10th. It's one of those things. It comes with new modes, events, and cosmetics. Basically, it's all about the 80s, baby. All about the 80s. So you got
80s, we're
80s
talking about-
blockbusters, skins, and other stuff like that. June 10th to July 1st, so there'll be an 80s blockbusters event. 80s culture, July 1st to the 22nd.
There it is. Look at that neon.
Yeah, and the trailer, or maybe the
Oh,
trailer's
it's
up here.
gonna start. It's gonna start lagging.
Oh, it's probably gonna
Radical
lag
Summer,
super hard.
bro.
Yeah. My bad.
You can just put pause
Oh,
it.
it's
and put,
Ghostbusters.
like-
Oh, it's Goonies. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god. Look
All
at
right,
that.
I'm gonna pause it.
It's all those
There you go,
things.
There you go.
Sick.
And then there's another thing, July 22nd to August 12th, 80s TV. So I'm sure, through all these dates will be different events, different cosmetics, different
yeah.
bunch of different stuff.
Star Trek.
New modes are Spike Rush and Beach Volleyball. So that's pretty cool. If you're into Rocket League, go check that out. I know our boy Solo is going to be
Couple
all up
people.
on that.
Sounds pretty cool.
So yeah, check that out.
And then another pretty shocking news.
Oh,
in the
yeah, here, you wanna
play
talk about that?
industry. Yeah, so
Really cool. I'm actually going to jump on
for
it.
those of you who bought Destiny 2, I'm sorry in advance.
I mean,
It's been a while.
You got ahead of the curve. Whatever. You made up that $60 or however much you spent on it by now. Destiny 2 is going to become free to play with the all the year one content on September 17th. This comes to us from Kotaku via Bungie.
yeah, because Bungie had their own live stream right after Google's live stream, actually.
So, that's what it is. Destiny 2 is becoming free to play. The title will be Destiny 2 New Light, and it'll be free on all platforms.
All.
There's going to be cross progression.
Except for Switch.
There's not going to be
That's
any
my-
exclusive content anymore. Like, I know a lot of people were PO'd because there was like some guns and stuff that were exclusive to PlayStation and some
Right.
guns that were exclusive to Xbox. And so now none of that anymore. It's all just going to be like boom, there you go. Everyone can play it. Everyone can access it. You can jump from one platform to another and keep all of your progress.
Yep. Very
The PC version will move from Battle.net to Steam, actually,
Nice.
which
Woo!
is
Very cool.
pretty interesting.
Because
I'm
Bungie's
wondering-
like, F you, Activision. We're broken away from you.
yeah, so they're cutting off all ties with Activision.
I'm
They're
glad to
coming
see Bungie do their own thing.
to honest
Like,
and true Steam. I
glad
know,
to see
dude.
that.
I know. That's. I mean, we need to see more of that. I mean, I know it's difficult to fund your
It's
own
like
game. It's difficult to
crazy
fund your own
difficult to make
games. Yeah, it's
games,
not
dude.
exactly easy to just fork over millions and millions and millions of dollars so you can fund your own games. But this new creative freedom and these new decisions made by the Destiny 2 development team, Bungie, are doing really good.
Yeah.
So a new expansion is going to be coming out along with this change. It's called Shadowkeep, and it'll be like a standalone story. It'll be releasing on September 17th.
So that's good. You don't have to know any of the other DLC or anything. It's
you don't
just
have to
a
know any
standalone,
other stories, stuff like
which
that.
is how DLC should be.
I never really thought Destiny 2 was too story heavy anyways. That's just me though. Shadowkeep, do you know if that's going to be a free DLC? Or
No,
is it paid?
it's gonna be
It's
an
going to be a paid.
expansion,
Okay. So yeah, no more limited time exclusive content. Like I said, cross save, cross progression, all that jazz, including PlayStation.
Including PlayStation.
So we all know we talked about this way a long time ago, where PlayStation
slowly
was just
happening,
being those
guys.
people, like no, our exclusive, no, screw you.
And a crazy note, Jason Schreier actually reported on this from Kotaku, and he said Sony agreed to this the day before Bungie's presentation. Bungie went to Sony and was like, please do
Like,
crossplay or cross saves with us.
You're
Like,
gonna regret
please
this.
do this. So
Just
Sony
do it.
agreed the day before Bungie made this announcement.
So, I
that
mean,
was very last minute.
this
That was
is-
Bungie going to Sony like,
this is
please do
finally
this.
happening, dude. Remember we talked about this like a year ago. It was like, this is never gonna happen, dude. Sony's never gonna give up. They're just gonna keep on their crap. And it happened with Dauntless. It's happening with Destiny 2. It happened with Rocket League. Did it happen with Rocket League yet?
What?
With crossplay
Yep.
with different
Yep.
classes. Happened with Rocket League, so it's finally happening.
The new Call of Duty this year
The new
is
Call
going to
of
be
Duty?
crossplay, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So here we go.
I'm seeing that. That's funny.
Here we go. Replace his clone on PS guys. That's a poll.
One is signed. I'm not signing that, man.
Yo, that's funny, dude.
No, I'm signing that. Oh, that's funny.
Let's get to 100.
That's very funny.
Two have signed.
It's time for a change.
Yo, I bet you long signed that thing already, dude.
Oh my god, that's funny.
But are you gonna jump into Destiny 2? Because I might, dude.
For free,
I
sure.
really might.
The
Why
Lolo price of free. Why
Yeah,
not?
I mean, why not start at the beginning and just go, dude?
Like I tried Destiny 2 on the Xbox. I probably played about 40 minutes of it.
I mean, you still have. I mean, if it's on PC, we could totally play together. And then
Yeah.
I think there is
Totally.
crossplay between PC and Xbox. So
crossplay, yeah.
maybe we
so
can get Long to jump on Destiny
we
2.
can play it. We can just go ahead and start playing that around.
Yeah. That's cool. That's really good news. Really excited for Bungie. Really
very,
excited.
very neat. Yeah. What we got? So got some rapid fire news, some really quick stuff. I'm just going to go through them pretty quickly. The official Gears of War Twitter account posted key art for the game. This is believed to be the box art, and it confirms a rumor we talked about on May 17th.
All right, that's another. Thank you guys. Thank
So
you.
there we go.
Thank you, Reset Era, for getting those rumors.
Um,
And then Reset Era again coming through. This is a rumor I saw about 45 minutes ago. Ninja Theory's new game, titled Bleeding Edge. We don't know if that's the official title, but
it's the working title.
it's the working title. Has leaked on Reset Era, and it's rumored to be a 4v4 melee-focused, class-based combat game, which sounds super cool. So
Right.
that's for the multiplayer. There will be a single-player mode, but there will be co-op as well. So you can jump into like all your friends' games and everything like that. And I did hear that there's supposed to be boss battles on the level of this most recent God of War. So if you're putting boss battles up to that level,
Interesting. But
yeah.
it's a multiplayer game. It's
multiplayer
it's a
and
PvP
single player.
and PvE.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes, and
this is brand new stuff, dude. It's
brand new.
Literally just
and this is Ninja Theory.
got
Like,
pooped out the internet today.
Ninja Theory is a very good developer. They've been working on this game for about 5 or 6 years, so I'm expecting this to be very, very high end.
They're behind Hellblade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved Hellblade. Hellblade was
I got
fantastic.
some high hopes, yeah.
And they made that DMC reboot, which no one really liked, but I thought was fun.
It was pretty cool.
It was fun.
It was cool for what it was. I mean, they did DMC
Does this
right.
interest you at all, Sig?
I don't even really know what kind of game it is.
Maybe.
I mean, like when you say that, I imagine like For Honor. But
But it's like sci-fi.
hopefully much
It's
better.
like sci-fi based.
sci-fi based, but you're using melee weapons.
Yeah, which sounds cool.
Which, yeah,
And
because we everyone lost all their guns
Oh, there's no trailer or gameplay right now.
No, that was a leak. That
there's
was
just some images and some rumors
but
and crap.
I
Like
got
that,
high hopes
yeah.
for this game. Ninja Theory is a great developer, and if it look, I mean, it's definitely gonna be shown on Xbox's stage, so watch out for that.
I hope it's less scary than Hellblade because I wanted to play that game, but
Yo, that game was so
that
good.
game is too scary.
It was pretty eerie. That game is so intense. Look at that picture, dude. Look how intense
which
that
one?
picture
Which one?
looks.
Which one?
That one.
This
Your
one?
mouse is on.
Let me
Look
put
how
it on there.
intense that looks, dude.
Give me a copy image address.
That's like real time, as well. Like when they built that game, they made everything in real time in Unreal Engine. Like that's a crazy photo. Go play Hellblade, everybody. It's on Game Pass.
Yeah, go play Hellblade.
Really good. Next thing, Shenmue 3 is delayed. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Doesn't affect me in any way.
August to November. So
Yeah,
if you're looking
sorry
for
about that.
Shenmue, November.
Shenmue.
Shenmue.
Shenmue is actually a very important game because it was the first game that actually had open world, actually had NPCs, actually had like things you can interact with. So
Right.
That's why it's like kind of big. Then we got Dragon Quest Walk, similar to Pokemon Go. That's about it.
That's it.
If you're a fan of Dragon Quest, you can
No.
check that out.
That's like,
Are you a fan of Dragon Quest?
No.
No.
I might. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played Dragon Quest. I mean,
It's
I
not-
tried it out.
It's okay.
I'm
It's not
imagining it. I'm pretty sure it's like a Japanese RPG.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
long, dude.
And
It's like 100 hours.
I heard, yeah, it was like kind of long, and I think it's turn based, but that's all.
And then we got something else pretty interesting. I know Deep Hoodley shouted this out as well.
Deep
Cuphead's coming to Tesla cars, but it's not the whole game. It's only the first world of the game. So it's Inkwell
So it's
Isle,
like,
I think it's called.
Cuphead is just like Cuphead level just in the game.
Yeah.
Or
Which
which
is-
in the car.
Which
like,
is cool because as you're driving your Tesla car, you could stop at a red light, play some Cuphead, and then rage really hard on the road because that game is infuriating.
Yeah.
Very fun though. Very fun game.
So you got like gaming rage and road rage.
Exactly. Maybe they'll just cancel each other
Put
out.
those
You'll
in
be fine.
one. Put those in one car, and and then you have mass murder. So very nice. Very nice.
Good job. Good job, Tesla.
Yeah, good job, Tesla.
And then something I think will be interesting to all the Magic the Gathering fans out there. I don't know how many of you are out there, but
Oh, there's a lot.
the Avengers Endgame directors, the Russo brothers, are adapting Magic the Gathering to be an anime on Netflix.
Yes.
So that sounds
I have heard
dope.
about that. That does sound very interesting.
Very
There's
cool.
a lot of these game adaptations.
Oh, we got more, dude. We got
Yeah,
more
I'm
coming down the
thinking
list,
about.
man.
So, what we got? Oh, we got some Xbox news. So, there's been some.
Hold
news-
on. Before we change topic,
What's up?
with Magic the Gathering
Uh-huh.
and Game of Thrones, I've already come to the conclusion
Uh-huh.
that written writers are more creative than video
Then,
video people.
then like script writers and stuff for like movies.
Yeah.
What?
Like, look, if you look at Marvel,
yes.
Marvel the comics,
Uh-huh.
it gave them the story, the plot, the ideas,
so you're
and now
saying-
the cinematically blew up, right?
So
Game of Thrones, the book first was better. As soon as they were left on their own.
That's
What about,
Actually, they followed the book like exactly too.
Right.
Like, I've been reading the book.
The Walking Dead. I'm like, oh, this is a freaking
It's a-
great thing.
it's a comic
It was a
book.
comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I've already came to the conclusion that authors, people who write with a pen and paper, or sorry, keyboard, they're more creative.
It just depends on what you're
What
writing.
about,
Alright, so
what about video game writers? Where would you put them? They're kind of in between, right? Where do you put them?
I think people who write story for video games. Yeah, I feel like it is kind of in between thing. Because the thing is,
Yeah.
when you're writing like video games, you have to write scripts, obviously, because there's voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also writing a narrative. You're.
I
Whereas,
mean, look at God of War, dude. That's like one of the best written games I've ever seen ever.
Yeah.
Or best written
No,
anything.
That's an anomaly, though. When you look at Mario Brothers, kind of dumb.
Yeah, but
Well, I
that's
mean,
not
it
the
wasn't
intent.
Yoshi?
That's not the
But
intent.
that's
Sonic,
different, though.
Mortal Kombat.
That's
Alright,
not the
dumb.
intent.
But
though.
all the examples you're giving are very old games. So back at that time, no games had stories. It was just like you were a plumber, and there is a giant gorilla that took your girl.
Okay, fine. Let's pick a more modern one, a more modern title. Let's pick the biggest moneymaker, Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of whack, story wise.
I think it's a
I mean,
pretty good
it's not Scarface.
I think it's a pretty cool
So I think it's in the
story.
bottom of the totem pole. Number one would be the written authors. Number two would be cinematic creatives, and then bottom of the totem pole is video games. But as the money continues to funnel there, I think video games is gonna start going up there.
I think that kind of makes sense because you're thinking of the amount of interaction between all these things, right? So
Right.
With a book, the story has to be everything because that's all it is. It's a story. You're just reading the words and regurgitating the story.
Yeah.
With when it comes to like movies, like there's that other element there. There's that visual element where people are showing you what it's supposed to be looking like. And then in video games, it takes it a step further than movies, whereas, you know, you're given a narrative and you can see visually what happens, but you can also input and change things. So
I don't know, man. There's some amazing video game stories.
There are.
Yeah,
There are. But look.
But
If
as
you're
a
gonna
whole,
tell me what the
yeah,
exceptions,
as a whole,
I
yeah,
can't
sure.
address exceptions, right?
Depending on generality.
Right.
As
I'm
a
talking about
whole,
in general.
sure, yeah.
In general, stories is basically like an afterthought for, you know, in the grand scheme of development. We could see that with Anthem.
Well, yeah.
It's an afterthought. It's an aside. Like, and when it's done right, it really shines. But generally, video game stories are kind of, you know.
I guess.
Pokemon, confirmed best story of all time. Dude, Pokemon, 10-year-old gets told to
A literal
hey,
10-year-old, by the
literal
way.
10-year-old. Hey, go talk to that professor in this town that we just moved into. Go get a monster from him. All right, now leave for 6 months and go become a world champion and come back. That is the story of Pokemon. That's the story of every Pokemon. And there's like some bad organization or, you know, just like some evil mafia type organization that's trying to do something bad with Pokemon. Oh, and you have a rival who you probably named Asshat or something like that because you can name your rival. And that's
Okay,
the
I think
story
I'm
of Pokemon.
What do you guys think? I think I want to skip the rest of the rapid fire news and go on to the deals and rumors. What do you
Well,
think?
we'll talk about this next thing though, because it's funny.
Oh, well, yeah, that.
Yeah.
That you definitely got to talk about that.
All right, just a couple quick bullet points on Xbox news. First of all, the Xbox's companion app, or which was called the Xbox app until like I don't know, like last night because I was on it last night.
Yeah, I was also on it.
I was
like,
on it
what
last
is this?
night, and it's just like, hey, this is now called the Xbox companion app. You know, for reasons, and so because I guess it's supposed to be made like an actual companion to your console, and there's gonna have their own standalone PC version of this app that's gonna have better features and stuff coming in soon if you have the latest version of Windows 10. But moving on, that's kind of all we have for that news. Some other Xbox news. So I don't know if any of you saw. Some of you might have.
I hope you did. I
I
really
hope you did. So Xbox is releasing some toiletries.
They're
some
partnering with Lynx.
exclusive. Yeah.
Or Axe, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're talking about some deodorant, some body wash, some shampoo. And this is just Xbox like
I got
branded.
I got it.
You gotta pull that up.
Yeah, you gotta pull that up. They have pictures of it. So Xbox branded deodorant and shampoo and crap. And so, like, what the heck, dude? It's like
It's only
hey,
available in Australia and New
we
Zealand.
want
Figure
better
that out.
exclusives. Oh, screw you, buddy. You're getting body wash.
Smells like third place.
Yeah. It smells like a 10-year-old saying he fucked your mom.
That's Xbox,
So-
baby.
It looks like Axe. Is Axe?
Yeah.
It's just rebranded Axe.
Lynx.
That's what it looks like.
Axe is Lynx,
Okay.
but Lynx, like, they're the same
Yeah,
thing.
I
Just
mean,
in Europe, it's Lynx, and here
It
it's
looks
Axe.
like, I mean, it probably smells like pizza and Mountain Dew.
No,
Code Red.
you gotta read the description, dude. You
Yeah.
gotta read the description,
It
dude.
probably smells like
No, the
pizza and Mountain
description.
Dew Code
The
Red,
description
dude.
is good, dude. You gotta read it if you can find the product description.
It's ridiculous, but
What
it's a
does it
thing.
smell like? It smells all right. Microsoft's answer is fruit, herbs, and various styles of wood.
Oh.
Lynx Xbox is a fresh scent of pulsing green citrus featuring top notes of kaffir lime and winter lemon, aromatic herbal middle notes of mint and sage, and woody bottom notes of patchouli and clearwood.
What are those things? Where did they get these things?
That means
So-
it's gonna smell like Abercrombie and Fish.
Yeah, it's gonna smell probably like Axe, and you know, by the way, maybe if you didn't get the newsflash, Axe smells cheap. So
You're trying, Xbox. You're trying to branch out. You're trying to branch out.
You know what? They want to come out with their own line of, you know, deodorant or cologne, whatever, dude. But
You see the ad?
it's ridiculous.
QLED 8K? What the heck?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I see that.
So,
Ooh,
Are
that's
we
only
there?
what, like
go from one thing, go to another.
Are we there now?
15,000? No.
But yeah, there's like, yeah, I mean, like this was like.
I have to click
Isn't
that
there
link,
like
I'm
one
sorry.
8K
They got me.
Isn't that it? It's like this one AK.
They got me.
display.
There's like a few.
There's like a few.
The tech that's changing the game for multiple thousands of dollars.
And they're already advertising this? Who's gonna buy
Changing
this?
the game.
Nobody, dude. Nobody's gonna buy
What
that.
can you have that can keep up with?
I think Samsung and Apple, like they got together. Hey, you know what? Let's charge 50 grand for this computer, and let's charge 100 grand for this TV. What do you think? Let's do it. Great idea, right?
Wait, is that how much it is?
I don't know. I'm just. How much is it? Where's the price here?
Is there like a buy now, pre-order?
5,000?
Actually, I mean, that's still cheaper than that new Mac Pros, though.
Dude, 5,000.
Okay, yeah, but the new Mac Pro, I mean, who's gonna buy that? I mean,
All right, so
Justo's gonna cop that. You gonna cop that Mac Pro, Justo?
so what? Was Justo a 1%er or something, dude? Like,
He's a badass.
he's got like just 10 grand or something.
Yeah, he's a
around.
badass design guy. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Justo.
all right, damn,
All
all
right,
right.
Justo. All right, how about a fat donation for your boys at FPS Guys, bro? Come on.
Shameless
Come
plug.
on. Come on, dude. These shirts don't buy themselves.
That video wall doesn't pay for itself, man. Right? Video wall.
Where's the B team? That's who they are. They're the B team. They're backup. They're backup.
The PT. Yeah, you get the starters today.
Yo, starter, let's go.
So I think I'm gonna skip over the rest of the rapid fire and move on to the deals and rumors
that
because
sounds
there
fair.
are some good stuff happening. This is E3 time, guys. So basically,
Let's
when
go.
E3 rolls around, we got deals galore.
So next Friday we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about.
So Xbox coming up with some deals. We got Fortnite bundle, which is actually a very good looking console. I did not like it at first, but I do like it now.
Kinda
It's
grew
got
on
like
you.
a nice purple on it. Looks very, very nice.
Fortnite.
Now that bundle comes with Fortnite. Nice of you guys to do that. A controller, also nice of you guys to do that. 2,000 V-Bucks, special in-game items. Also,
Yes.
it also comes with a month-long trial of Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold. So that's a pretty good deal. This is gonna cost you probably around $250.
I do like that.
That looks
actually.
nice,
That looks
right?
cool,
I like
man.
that
That looks
color.
nice.
I
That
like
looks
that
nice.
color. Yeah, I like that faded.
I asked
faded purple.
Kate about it, and he's like, I wish they didn't choose purple, but
You get that skin? You get that skin too?
pretty
yeah,
That Deadpool looking
yeah,
dude?
I think so.
That's pretty cool.
That's
I
cool.
guess.
So that's pretty cool. If you're into Fortnite, go check that one out.
Let's go ahead and buy
We
that
got
whole console
$10
for that
off
skin.
white, black, and special edition wireless controllers. So if you need a new one, maybe jump into that one there.
I might get one.
$100 off Xbox One X. Cool. $50 off all other Xbox One models. So that includes the SAT edition. So the SAT edition is going to be priced at what it should have been at launch, $200.
$200.
New viewers jumped onto the stream. Welcome, guys.
Oh,
Thanks
what's
for
up,
joining.
everybody?
Hello. Welcome to the little bit past the midpoint of the show.
Yeah, we were talking about Google and Pokemon Direct earlier, and right now we're talking about some upcoming deals to save you guys some money.
This isn't on the punch list, but I picked it up last night.
All right.
Microsoft Store. If you have an Xbox, go to Microsoft Store. You can get NBA 2K19 for $3.
$3.
$3.
$3.
That's
Wow.
cheap.
That's
Can't get much
really
cheaper
cheap.
than that, dude.
Yep.
back.
Had to close some tickets.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Thanks for coming
Welcome
back.
my friend.
So yeah, $3 NBA 2K19. Pick that up. Also,
Good stuff.
on sale right now. If you don't already have Spider-Man or what was the other one? Spider-Man.
Exclusive?
It's $20. It's $20.
Exclusive?
Damn. Spider-Man's $20. Pick
Yeah,
that up.
Spider-Man is $20 and
War?
jeez.
Because Days of Play is soon. I don't know if it's now. No, I think it's tomorrow. I think Days of Play
It's at
starts tomorrow.
Walmart. $20. Spider-Man. God of War. $20.
Oh my God! Get those
Horizon
games.
Zero Dawn Complete Edition.
Oh my
$10.
God! Get all those games.
It's all at Walmart. And if you forget, just go to our homepage. It's right there in the top right. You'll see hot deals. Click that Spider-Man $20.
Boom.
all three of those
Boom.
games are
All three of those games are out there.
ridiculously good.
Pick them up.
So
Ridiculously
you got 1
good.
terabyte PlayStation 4 Pro for $350?
$350? That's only
NBA
$50
Live
off.
19, 14.
Still pretty
No, it's $3 on the Microsoft Store if you got an Xbox. $3.
Good stuff though. Really good stuff. So that's what happens with E3. A lot of things get discounted. There's a lot of promotions. Then Jumanji also gets a video game adaptation, which is kind of
The-
funny.
The new Jumanji.
The new Jumanji.
The new Jumanji, not the old one.
That comes out November 15th.
So that'll be a thing.
Yeah, that'll be a game that no one will play.
Jumanji?
I'm not
Yeah.
really
Like the new one.
in 99% of cases, video game adaptations of movies are terrible.
Rubbish.
All right,
Yeah.
now do you guys want to talk about some juicy rumors?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because there's some good ones on here. Watch Dogs 3 info has officially leaked because Ubisoft leaks all their games because I don't know why. The title is actually Watch Dogs Legion. This is confirmed by Kotaku and leaked Amazon UK, which is funny because Watch Dogs Legion takes place in London. So it's kind of funny. Let's see. More details at E3 to come. Project page description is actually very interesting, so I'm going to read it to you guys. Play as anyone. Every individual you meet in the open world has a full set of animations, voiceover, character traits, and visuals that are generated and guided by gameplay systems. So basically, you can like hack into a person, kind of like Altered Carbon, and play as that person. It's crazy. And another detail is apparently you will see different events at different times depending on which NPC you decide to control.
Tight.
That's ambitious. That is incredibly ambitious.
Tight.
So
That's
very cool detail.
crazy.
Super cool.
How they're handling that.
Next thing, we got Jason Schreier talking again, so that's always good news. He says that he has heard that Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk 2077, The Last of Us Part 2, and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 will all launch in the first half of 2020. That is a fire first half of a year right there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like, that is an insane
Yeah, it's going to be
lineup.
very cool.
And then Xbox Anaconda. This comes to us from Brad Sam. Super reliable source, by the way. Xbox Anaconda aiming to be twice as powerful as the X, and then Lockhart, the lower-end system, to be 4 times as powerful as the base Xbox One model. Good stuff right there. That's really going to spur Xbox to put pressure on Sony.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got going on? Surge 2 date. Surge 2 is going to come out in September. That comes from a leak. Does that interest you at all? I knew you were interested in the Surge.
Yeah, the Surge is pretty cool, man. It's really I really like that game. It's like a Dark Souls-y kind of game.
Nice.
I'm
Good
pretty
stuff.
excited about that.
Then,
Thanks for the follow, EN19 Max.
Oh, thank you.
Boom! There we go.
See,
11 more.
it's not just Aaron and Sola and you that get the follows.
Is Jennifer Lopez in this Anaconda thing? That nice. That would be. You know what?
Ooh.
That'd be a nice limited edition.
Yeah.
Limited edition skin.
Limited edition skin.
And then we got FIFA 20 coming out. Rumored to come out on September 27th. It's got Neymar Jr. on the cover. Whatever.
Do you guys know if FIFA has the same similar Madden curse where when they put
No,
when
it
they put a
doesn't.
player on the cover?
It doesn't,
they
it
end up,
doesn't.
okay, all right.
That the Madden curse actually happened in 1999 and has never failed.
never failed. Huh?
Never failed since 1999. Figure that out. Then we got a Gears of War TV show in the works for Netflix. That's cool.
That'd be pretty
I
cool.
would
That'd
love
be
to
pretty
see that.
cool.
Very, very cool. Then a new Xbox Elite controller, version 2, probably revealed at E3. I don't know if you guys are into the Elite controllers, but they're
Dude,
very
super
nice.
Awesome controller.
Super expensive, so
Probably like $100.
at least $100. And then something I just got today. There may be a King Kong Godzilla fighting game announced at E3.
Let's go,
I don't know
dude.
who. I don't know on whose
Let's
stage.
go,
but
dude. I hope that's
pretty cool.
You know, there was a fighting game, or actually, it was multiple fighting. There was 2 installments to a fighting game. It was Godzilla, King of Monsters, or something like that. I
Oh, that's a
forgot what it
movie
was
coming
called.
out.
Yeah, but this one was like a fighting game, but had all the Godzilla monsters and stuff in it, and it
that's
was
cool.
sick, dude.
Yo, maybe
Like, love that
maybe
game.
this could be like that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like when I see that, that's what I think of.
Is that-
I'm like, oh
is that-
man,
You know,
they had on the
float your boat a little bit,
dude.
Sig. I mean, I know you like fighting games. Like, does that?
This looks as interesting as watching a Donkey Kong versus Bowser match on Smash.
So interesting.
No, but it's actually much cooler because like you can like pick up buildings and fucking chuck those things at mother monsters.
Environmental.
environmental
Yeah,
destruction.
yeah. You can
okay.
massacre millions of people while you're fighting a giant monster. It's great.
But King Kong's a good guy. Godzilla's a bad guy, right? Is that how it works?
Godzilla's not necessarily a bad guy.
Godzilla's not a bad. Yeah, I mean Godzilla's kind of like the defender of the Earth. He
I
just
don't-
sees us as poison.
I don't even understand how they're rivals. Godzilla's radioactive, and he breathes fire. Like
He would
King Kong
destroy
is-
King Kong, right?
This is
Like,
dumb, unless he's got an Iron Man suit.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's what I think too. I'm pretty sure.
that would be so
I'm pretty-
ridiculous, dude.
An Iron Man suited.
Godzilla over King
That
over
would be
Kong.
so
Yes,
funny, dude.
Absolutely, dude. I honestly do not see how King Kong could stand up to Godzilla because he just like
Yeah.
breathe atomic breath and melt his face and he's done.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be hype trailer, dude.
I mean-
I hope that trailer is so hype, man.
Even if Kong could bench like 20 mountains, it still wouldn't matter because he could just like. Yeah.
Oh, and something
Right.
else. Something else I want to tell you guys about. E3 is basically this weekend, so I'm gonna read you guys some times so you can check it out. The show. I'm gonna be live streaming the show, so you can kind of react with me.
Godzilla's now turning race. He's like,
Turning radius. That's really funny, dude. But E3 schedule. This is gonna be Eastern time, everybody. Let's see. We got Xbox. Definitely check that show out. It's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be Sunday. Let's see, right? Sunday at whatever time that is.
Get out of here,
4
Los.
p.m. baby.
Targaryen.
So Xbox 4 p.m. Sunday. We got Bethesda. That'll be super interesting to watch. Let's see. What time is that? What's that military time say?
What's time?
8:30? That's 8:30 right there in military time.
I'm gonna try to put that schedule up on the screen.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That's like such a really good idea that we have.
Yeah, that
we
would
should
be-
do.
That would be the thing to do. Right
But
there.
I'm gonna be trying to live stream it and like kind of react to it, just like how like all the people that I watch usually. So
1630. Is that what it says?
yeah.
1600. Yeah, 1600. Okay.
Not having it look.
Like
Just-
4 o'clock.
Where did I find it? Oh, I found it on. I think I found it on GameSpot.
Well, anyways, I'll continue while he tries to bring it up.
Yeah, but anyway, definitely check out these. Yeah, there it is. Check out these times. Again, I'm gonna try to be live streaming them and reacting to them. So if you want to follow along, I don't know, roast me in the chat just like you are Sig here. I mean, could be fun watch. All right. I can't really. Can you read those out? I can't really see them from here.
I'm gonna see what I can do with some magic. See if we can't
Kind of
zoom
zoom into these
There we go.
times.
Boom.
Oh baby.
Boom. All right.
All right. So New
Let's
York.
go down to -5.
New York.
UTC.
New York.
Right here.
we
New
at?
York.
-4.
4 p.m. from Microsoft.
Yep,
8:30
4 p.m.
for
Microsoft.
Bethesda. 10 p.m. for Devolver Digital.
And then
So this is
the
a
next
lot.
day, Monday.
And the next day, okay, yeah. And Monday, VR,
Upload.
PC,
Oh, that'll be cool.
limited run, Ubisoft,
Ubisoft will be cool.
kind of funny.
Kind of funny. Watch that, guys.
Square Enix, that's gonna be interesting.
That'll be. Oh,
And-
dude, Avengers. Woo!
Yeah, the Square Enix is gonna be pretty big.
Oh,
Direct
Nintendo,
is gonna
baby.
be pretty big.
Oh,
But
Nintendo.
honestly, it's gonna be a pretty stacked show. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Or
I'm gonna make a
Probably
prediction
gonna have-
right now that there will be at least one new Smash character shown during Nintendo's Direct,
I hope
if
so.
not two.
I hope so. I want Doom Guy.
Oh my god, dude, that would be such a good time to do it because of Bethesda's conference. That would be, dude. Oh my god,
happen,
yo,
man.
you know what'd
It
be
can
crazy?
happen.
What would happen if during Nintendo's Direct they're just like, yo, a new Smash character, Doomslayer, and he's available right now.
That'd be
Available
cool.
right
That would
now.
be-
Like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing him.
That would be crazy, dude. I would lose my mind.
New main, dude. New main.
Oh, yeah.
Let me put this
Doom Guy.
link on there in case any of you guys want. There you go. My bad.
Get
But
out,
so that's
plan
the
ahead.
E3 schedule. And again, like I said, I'm gonna try on FPS Guys channel. I'll be using the channel to kind of live stream it
Sunday,
if you want to
Monday,
follow
Tuesday,
along.
And then Wednesday.
I don't know how.
So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
What's the word? Sober? I'll be there. I'll be there.
You'll be there. You be cognizant.
I'll be cognizant. Yes.
Um,
But that pretty much
Yeah, pretty
rounds
much
out the
round-
show,
yeah,
and we were
yeah.
done at like 12.
just
12:05.
stay tuned for next week. It's gonna be a fat show.
Oh yeah, after
considering
it's gonna be an E3 cover. It's all we're gonna do is E3
It's gonna
coverage.
be, yeah,
so.
we're gonna post E3, so obviously we're gonna have like tons and tons of stuff to watch.
Well,
to
we're gonna
talk
see
about.
how correct we are about
So,
some of these rumors and leaks and stuff as
So
well.
we're gonna do what we can to summarize what we see on E3. So if you don't get a chance to watch E3, tune back in on Friday. We'll got you covered.
Oh
friends.
yeah, we'll
And,
cover all bases.
Cover all the bases, exactly.
Dude, that Upload
Um,
VR show might be cool, man. Some new VR games.
Yeah, I'm actually
Man,
pretty excited
I'll
about
watch
that. I
that.
could see some cool
I'll
stuff.
totally watch
I
that.
want to see a Star Wars VR game.
Oh my
works really
God.
well. One that works well on sword fighting, on force
Star
pushes.
Wars VR game.
I mean, we already got
With the
Beat Saber, we're close.
With the saber
Yeah, with
controllers.
sword. Yeah,
Beat
yeah.
Saber, we're close. But yeah, that
Sick.
rounds it out, and you wanna
But anyways,
Take us
yeah,
home
let's
there,
go ahead and
Captain?
close it out today, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. As always, remember to remember to smash them like and
Yeah.
subscribe buttons. Check out on social media and fpsguides.com. You can check all of our content out on the following platforms. We got YouTube, Twitch, Apple Play, Spotify, and Alexa. Also, be sure to check us out on our Discord. We are usually online probably around the evenings. Go ahead,
Right.
drop in, say hello, play a game with us, put in some memes, whatever you gotta do. Play Dauntless with me because that's what I've been playing right now. Or just pop in and say hello. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. We are at 39 out of 50 on our goal. We need
No, that's
11.
wrong. That's wrong. We're at 42 now.
We're at 42. Let's go!
Hell yeah!
So, if you have 8 people in your life, get them on the Twitch.
That's more than I got.
To follow. That's more people than I got. And I already got all my people on here. So, y'all need to get your buddies.
8. We just need 8.
We need 8.
Just single
If you
digit
got-
number.
if
We're
you
the
got-
single digits.
If you gotta make 8 dummy accounts, I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna judge.
No, we're just like, oh, we got 8 accounts. Look at that. So, but anyways, thank you for stopping by, guys, and have a great weekend. Play
Remember,
games.
play games.
Play the games.
Peace. And we fade right now.
And we fade awkwardly, as we've been doing for the past year.
Past 43 episodes.